mateys. Welcome to Black Sail Sports Talk. It's your boy Goody Good. Pledge allegiance to the nation. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're rocking with me. If not, you can walk the plank and go straight down to Davy Jones' locker. Now, back with a new video for you today. We're going to be talking about the possibility of the Las Vegas Raiders trading for quarterback Mac Jones of the Patriots. Now, a lot of you guys out there don't like Mac Jones, and I understand it, but hear me out. Hear me out. We need a quarterback, and with the other options out there, you only have the option of trading for Aaron Rodgers, which is going to cost you a haul of draft picks, and you have to pay him upwards of $100 million for 2 years. He'd be like a 2-year rental, maybe 3 years at the most before he retires. He's not a long-term solution. Another option would be to get Jimmy G. You would have to pay Jimmy G upwards of $30-35 million because that's what the quarterback market is right now. You even have people like Daniel Jones asking for $45 million in this quarterback market, which is unreal. So hear me out with this. Mac Jones is still under his rookie contract. He has 2 years left before you could exercise the 5th-year option. The next 2 years, he's only going to be averaging about $4 million a year. So if you trade for him, I would think it would take maybe a 3rd-round draft pick and maybe another mid-round pick, like a 3rd and a 5th. Maybe a swap of the 1st-round draft picks, as Doc suggested, would get it done. But we get to keep most of our draft picks. We get a quarterback still under their rookie deal, and you still have a boatload of cap space to build this defense. On top of that, you would be getting a young quarterback at only 25 years old who was picked in the 1st round just a couple of years ago. Now, I don't know if it's true that the Patriots would be willing to listen because it doesn't benefit the Patriots to get rid of Mac Jones. You have Bailey Zapp and you have Mac Jones still under the rookie contracts. So if you're the Patriots, you want that type of competition. You want them to both compete in camp and the best man wins. And, quarterbacks get hurt nowadays. Look at what happened to the 49ers last year with Jimmy G getting hurt, with Trey Lance getting hurt, and Brock Purdy getting hurt in the championship game. So, in my opinion, I don't think the Patriots would give him up. But if they're willing to listen, I think this might be one of the better options for the Las Vegas Raiders. Even though I'm not the biggest Mac Jones fan, I think it gives Ziegler and McDaniels a quarterback that they know, a quarterback that they helped pick, a quarterback that they helped groom, that they took to a Pro Bowl only in his rookie season. It also gives them a future at the quarterback position. This is somebody that could play for the Raiders for the next 10 years. It gives them a quarterback that knows the system immediately. You don't have to try to groom your system around a quarterback like they would have to do with Aaron Rodgers. Now, I'm not saying that Mac Jones is anywhere near Aaron Rodgers, but Mac Jones is probably better at this system than Aaron Rodgers day one. And knowing the lingo, knowing where to go with the ball and so forth. He's used to it. That's what he was doing his rookie season. So I'm not opposed to the Raiders trading for Mac Jones. Like I said, I think if C.J. Stroud is not there for us to trade up for, or if there's only maybe Will Levis there at the 7th pick or Anthony Richardson, I think that Mac Jones might be the better option, just in my opinion. Will Levis has the tools. He has the arm talent to be a good quarterback in this league, but I think that his decision-making is very questionable. Anthony Richardson is an athlete. I don't like his accuracy. He scares me. He's probably the prospect in this draft that scares me the most, because if you pass on him and he becomes a superstar, everybody's going to be like, well, didn't you see it? I mean, he's 6'4", he runs a 4.3. How could you miss it? But he's also that prospect, if you pick him because of his athletic ability, that he could be the biggest bust in the draft. So I wouldn't touch Anthony Richardson with the 7th overall pick. That's just my opinion. I would understand if the Raiders went out and picked him with the 7th overall pick. But I think there's a lot of steam coming up with Hendon Hooker being the number 3 quarterback in this draft. And with the tools that he possesses, being 6'4", I didn't know he was that big. I didn't know that Hendon Hooker was 6'4". but he's 6'4", 215 pounds. He has a very nice deep ball. But the only thing I only saw him throwing a lot of deep balls. He reminds me kind of an Aaron Brooks, is what I saw when I looked at Hendon Hooker. I don't believe that the Raiders would pick Hendon Hooker at 7, but there's going to be some prizes with quarterbacks going quick and fast in this draft. I think there might be as many as 5 quarterbacks taken in the first round. So looking at this, I'm not opposed to Mac Jones. It's one of the better options in my opinion, especially if we don't have to give a first and a second round draft pick. If you feel different, comment right down below. Let me know how you feel about it. And until next time, Black Sails out.